What's going on, guys? Matt Schaeffer back here with another Mosaic audiophile build for you. This one in a brand new Dodge Durango. So let's go ahead and check it out. Now this one was a pretty efficient setup, so no glitz, no glam, just performance. Trying to hit a strict budget that this client had to do an audio system overhaul. As you can see, not a lot of room here to work with when it comes to subwoofer, all that kind of stuff. They do have a little storage center that is down here at the bottom. That was removed, and essentially I made a subwoofer enclosure that fit a JL Audio 13 TW5 in this area. So if we pull these down, and then I can pull this cover up, that will then expose the 13 TW5 subwoofer enclosure. So nice, again, little efficient enclosure here, fits underneath the floor. You can still put stuff on this floor. I made a new floor, so right there you can see that is grill mesh. So that is subwoofers being recessed in that opening, and then there's enough room for excursion and everything to operate. And of course the sub can play there through the floor, and you can still put groceries and all sorts of stuff here on the top of this floor. So as you can see, all sturdy there. Seats go back up, and again, that's how we do a nice little stealth subwoofer enclosure in something like this Durango. As far as the amps go, we created this little cover here that removes on the side, and in here you're going to have a Helix V12 DSP amplifier that's going to run all the front and rear speakers fully active, the front three ways that we installed, and the rear speakers active, as well as the subwoofer through the DSP here. And we just have a simple Rockford amp for a mono amplifier for our subwoofer. Again, everything easily tucked here on a panel right here behind that OEM panel. We're going to use a AP4 pack harness that is going to give us a digital connection from the factory radio to our DSP. So we have digital out of that into our V12 here, so we have a perfect signal coming from the factory radio. And as far as the inside goes, just to run you through the system, we have Illusion C8 carbon woofers. Yeah, we still had some supply of C8 woofers. Great mid-bass woofer to make like an a la carte three-way, so we have those down here in the bottom part of the door. Adapters made, fully sound treated behind the factory door panels here. We have a combination of hush mat, sound shield, acoustic foam on the door panel, on the door skin, on the inner door skin as well. So that door fully sound treated for maximal mid-bass, no resonance. Now as far as the mid-range and tweeter goes, we have a Helix i7 4-inch mid-range here in custom pillars. So we had to remake these pillars to account for this 4-inch driver. That's going to be our mid-range. The tweeter is right here from the factory. That has been replaced to an i7 Helix tweeter. So again, 4-inch and tweeter here. That's going to be our mid-range tweeter. Mid-bass again here in the lower part of the door. So we have that as our a la carte three-way that we created. Again, wrap this in a matching material that you see up here in the headliner. Just went ahead and matched that material. So rear speakers we kept factory. It's a brand new car. No need to really upgrade the rear speakers in something that's brand new. We're not asking the rear speakers to add any bit of clarity to the overall performance of what we're achieving in the car. So this is the Helix conductor that connects to that V12 DSP amplifier. This is going to be our main source volume. It's going to be our subwoofer volume if we hit it once, and then if we hit it again, it's going to show us what preset we're on. Right now we're on preset 2. Preset 1 is going to be the OEM radio. Like I said, we're running everything through that AP4 pack harness to get a perfect digital connection from the factory amplifier to our DSP amplifier for, again, a good organic signal that does not have any equalization or crossovers, which you would find in that factory amplifier. So again, best signal coming from this factory radio. Preset 2 is going to be our HEC BT card, which In a case like this where you are using a digital interface for the factory radio, not as necessary, but it is necessary when it comes to latency. The last thing that we want if we're watching video from our phone is that obviously latency from the audio video syncing up. So preset 2 is not going to have any latency. It's not going to be going through the factory radio, then through the DSP and all that kind of stuff. It's going to go directly to our DSP and out to our speakers. So the video and audio is going to sync if we're watching something from our phone, like NPR Tiny Desk concerts, which I like to use a lot of the times in these demos. So that is going to be what we're going to use on preset 2. Again, that's the HEC BT card, which is a little Bluetooth module that docks into the DSP. It's going to give you higher resolution Bluetooth streaming like aptX HD from the capable device. When we hit this here, again, subwoofer volume to our JL Audio 13 TW5 in the back. This is going to show our overall volume, which on the factory preset, we're just going to keep this all the way up. Then utilize the factory volume on the steering wheel controls and on the radio. And if we're using it from our phone, obviously we would have this dialed down, and then we would use this as the main volume from our phone. So super easy, efficient system. You know, not everything that we do is balls to the wall and crazy and glitz and glam. A lot of stuff we do just like this to give a substantial audio upgrade to a modern car without having anything really standing out that anything was done to the car. Again, everything's nice hidden. That's what some people like, and again, it's also going to help save you on some of that labor when you're just doing like a nice little efficient install. So thank you guys so much for watching these videos. If this is the first video you're seeing, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that alert bell letting you know anytime we drop a new video. Make sure you follow us on TikTok. We drop a lot of videos on here well before they make it out to YouTube. Also check us out on Instagram. We'll drop a lot of reels, again, of videos that we've done before they make it out to YouTube. Follow our website, mosaicdesign.com. This is going to be the best full source to find any vehicle that we've ever built. The build logs, the pictures, the videos, everything in one easy to navigate location. So see what we've done in maybe a car that you have that is not this one, but that is going to be your one-stop shop to see all of that content. So check us out there. Here's my phone number followed by my email address if you want to get in contact with me for a specific build. These are 2 best points of contact, so hit me up here. And like always, guys, I appreciate the feedback, appreciate the follow, and
until next time, peace.